Hello, gamers and gamettes. What is going on? My name is Tanek127, and welcome back to another video. And guys, in today's video, I want to talk to you all about Trinity S. Now, before we get into Trinity S, I do want to give a special thank you and a special shout out to Phoenix Incorporated for hooking me up with a review key of Trinity S for PlayStation 5. Now, if Trinity S looks a little bit familiar to you, that's because it released on PC in early access a few years ago, and now it's made its way to console, or so far at least on PlayStation. I haven't seen the Xbox or Nintendo Switch version of it yet, but seeing as you know, it's a pretty simple game, I wouldn't rule that out as a possibility. So, what is Trinity S? Well, I'm literally going to label this game as you guys see it here and keep it plain and simple. Say hello to MMO Training Simulator. I kid you guys not, the whole concept of the game is literally in the title. It's called Trinity for a reason. It literally runs the basic Trinity system that you see in most MMO games and basically puts you against boss rush like monsters in a raid style fashion. You're going to have one tank character, one healing character, and one DPS character. The tank is simple, your typical paladin, has a sword and shield, one move that pulls aggro, another move that has a hard-hitting sword attack, and another move that gives him a defensive cooldown. You're going to have a healer that heals in a single heal and AoE fashion, and of course, you have your typical mage DPS who's going to do all kinds of, single target and AoE style damage. And your goal of this game is to basically, just make it through these boss rush style raids. While they are a lot of fun and stuff like that, the game just really doesn't offer too much in depth. There are some outfits you can earn. There's, a really simple trophy set, for people who like to trophy hunt on PlayStation. And if you want a real easy and juicy platinum, I would definitely recommend, you check this out, pick this up. And especially if you're good at MMOs or familiar with the rating scene in MMOs, you'll probably breeze through this without no problem at all. But my only problem with the game is, like I said before, it really just doesn't offer a ton in terms of, just like in-depth gameplay and stuff like that. Let me explain. So the game mechanics and stuff are there. There's plenty for you to learn and do. This is definitely a good game if you want to, literally just practice like MMO raids or something like that, or if you like boss rush style things, or if you just strictly like the combat in MMO games. I can definitely see why the developers reached out to me and wanted me, to showcase this game and stuff like that, because it's a gorgeous game. It's a lot of fun. The soundtrack's really cool. It's just, it doesn't offer much in terms of, well, I'm not going to say replayability, because there's easy modes versions, normal mode versions, and hard mode versions of every boss. But outside of that, besides a couple outfits to collect for each character, the game just really doesn't offer too much. And, when it was in its early access state on PC, it was constantly, getting all kinds of updates, fresh new content, and things like that to be added to the game. Now, I'm not going to be sure, because, the game is now considered complete while it's on PlayStation and possibly going to other consoles later on in the future. I'm not too sure about what kind of content or any kind of changes that they're going to be making to this game, and that's my only real concern. There's a lot here. Like I said, it's a lot of fun. There's plenty to do, but I would literally just use this game as, something to teach you mechanics in MMOs, like everything from AoEs to complex style dodges to, holding aggro as a tank and being able to hold your own as a healer. You could learn all that stuff in this game. This is actually a really cool concept. But when I look at this and I look at the style of characters and I look at the mechanics of the boss fights and everything they do in here, I really just want to look at this company and ask them, why don't you guys just make a regular MMO? Because judging by the gameplay and stuff, this little just like slice of what this developer is capable of, I think they could honestly make a really awesome MMO or even action RPG, and I definitely think the developers should give that a shot. I wouldn't take this game as, like a bad game or a bad sample from them. I would honestly look at it as something that this, developer, as just like, like a taste of what they can do. And that's definitely what I'm going to take this game as. Now, is it worth checking out? I would definitely recommend for you guys to give it a go, especially if, if you do play MMORPGs and stuff like that, which a lot of you guys here on my channel do. But I wouldn't take it, as anything seriously as like, your next full-on Monster Hunter or anything like that. Like I said, the name is literally in the title. It's called Trinity S, but I will refer to it as MMO Training Simulator. Anyway, guys, y'all enjoyed today's video? Smash that like button. I will see y'all on the next one. Peace out. Have a good one.